It's time for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, a 5-minute weekday devotional ministry from Glendale Baptist Church in Glenn, Mississippi. The speaker is John Haynes. Now, here is Brother John.
Good Friday afternoon. It is a wet Friday where I'm at, probably where you're at. I'm assuming it's from Hurricane Helene. I'm not for sure, but boy, we certainly need to be in prayer for the people down there in Florida and other areas that's been affected by Hurricane Helene. We've been talking about the prodigal son. Now we'll pick up again with the lost or prodigal son. But on this Friday, as we get ready to close out this week, I just want to remind you that God the Father is waiting for you to come to Him. The scripture says in John chapter 6 and verse 44, Jesus said, "No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day." I want you to know that it's no accident that we've met on the airwaves like this. It's no accident that we've been looking at the prodigal son. It's no accident that maybe you've been running from God. You have lived your own life, not really caring about the consequences, but now maybe you have come to your senses. This is what I will do. I will arise and go to my Father. I pray that you do that. I always like to encourage you to be in church this Sunday, if at all possible. We'd love to have you at Glendale Baptist Church. Our service begins Sunday morning at 11 a.m., Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. We're located on Highway 72 in Glenn, Mississippi, half a mile east of Dollar General in Glenn. Well, let's talk about a few announcements from our bulletin for this Sunday. We'll have Missions Madness a week from tomorrow at Glendale at 8:30. We do hope that you'll be praying for us. We have several children registered to attend, and so we're hoping for a really good day. Now, during the month of October, our youth will be collecting lap blankets and snacks, such as nabs and salty things, to be donated to the West Clinic for patients to have during their treatments. Our youth from our church will be doing that, be heading that up. So if you're listening and maybe you're not affiliated with a church, but you'd like to go ahead and provide some lap blankets or some snacks, please send us an email at gbcglenn@gmail.com. We'll arrange to come pick them up, whatever you want to do, but we would love to be in communication with you. Our Glendale Fall Festival will be held on Sunday, November the 3rd. Of course, that's a few weeks off, but it's going to be on a Sunday at 6:30. We encourage you to come be with us that night. We'll have our Thanksgiving meal on Sunday, November the 17th at 5 p.m. I hope that you'll join us for that. It's always a great time to gather as a church to give thanks to God for the things that He has done. We've been giving to the Margaret Lackey State Missions Offering. This coming Sunday, the 29th of September, will be the final day to give at Glendale, so thank you for your participation in that. We'll have the Lord's Supper this Sunday morning at 11 a.m., so it's always a special time when we can come to the Lord's table together as God's people. This Sunday night, we'll be talking about the importance of words, our language, from James chapter 3. The importance of words. James chapter 3, verses 1 through 12. It's talking about taming the tongue. So I hope that you'll join us this Sunday evening, either in person or on Facebook. In Facebook, search for GBC Glenn. You'll find us there. Won't be any preaching Sunday morning, as we will have the Lord's Supper, but looking forward to preaching at the Glendale pulpit this Sunday night. Hey, God bless your heart. Thank you for joining us for the Glendale Devotional Podcast. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there. We'll talk to you on Monday. Have a good and godly day.
Thank you for listening each afternoon at 12:05 on Fun 91 for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, presented by Glendale Baptist Church. Their mailing address is P.O. Box 70, Glenn, Mississippi 38846.